Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Where's That Power? My name is Shelly. Okay, I have to do all the things. Um, where did I? Hey, Sharemare. Hey, babe. Thank you. I might need the charger for this too. Yep. Thank you, baby. Well, that says. Thought I had everything ready, and then I realized, okay. Okay. Everyone is messaging me at the same time. Okay. Give me just a second to do the things with the thing. Okay, that went fast. Awesome. Okay. Do. Wow, I look really intense in that picture. Okay. I don't know who else is here. There's a lot going on the YouTubes right now, so so I don't know who else is going to be here or not be here. How's the piggy doing, Sharemare? She okay? Well, that probably means she's close, though. You know. I had a cat that did that. She had a litter of kittens, and oh, Lord, it was just constantly waiting. It felt like. Okay, so there's a lot going on the YouTubes right now, and a lot of it is just straight up bullying. It's just bullying. Oh shoot, Jeremiah. I hope she's okay, because that is always scary. Um, Hey Froggy, how you doing? No false starts with piggies. They go into labor and have all the babies within. Oh well. Huh. So that's scary. I didn't know that. Um. All right. So bullies, they love attention, right? We know anyone who's ever dealt with a bully. I was mercilessly bullied in elementary school, middle school, and high school. They love that attention, even if it's negative. They just want that attention. So what do you do if you have a bully targeting you, right? Starve them of the attention. Do not give them attention. Kind of like a stalker in a way. Just don't engage. You know what I mean? You just, yeah. They attack you based on your looks. That shit doesn't even faze me anymore. Because I'm 47 years old. And I think I look pretty fucking good. Not worried about it. But then again, not everyone's going to like the way I look or the way you look or whatever, right? So that's fine. Somebody else will. They just try to tear down your sense of self-worth, your ego, like your inner strength. So then, they'll maybe target your sexuality, your gender, the kind of clothes you wear. You wear glasses? Oh my God. I wear glasses. So they would make up shit that was just really stupid to try to hurt me over my glasses, right? And I know some of y'all dealt with bullies. You get it. In 9th grade, kicked them in the shin and never heard anything again until end of the year, and then they apologized in my yearbook, right? I remember you saying that. Yeah. One of my main bullies, I ran into her years ago when I went back to Michigan at like a grocery store or something. And like you could just tell she was absolutely miserable. And me, I was like traveling all over the place with work, been to Europe a couple times. Like my life was good, right? So yeah, I do think what goes around comes around. My bully, it ended up, she hardly had any friends at all. Nobody even wanted to deal with her because she was so fucking mean to people. And she was just stab people in the back, right and left, right? Couldn't keep a friend. She couldn't keep a friend to save her damn soul, all right? Meanwhile, I've had friends for decades. I still have a couple friends from when I was in elementary school. Hey JJ, how you doing? Hi Katie Kaiser. How y'all doing? It's been a day, JJ. It has been a day. Probably because of my childhood, I have no problem calling out a bully. Um, and really, I see people who are sexist, misogynistic, racist, all anti-Semitic, homophobic, transphobic, all of that hate. A lot of it boils down to being just bullying people, for things they can't change, or things that ultimately are kind of why you even go in there, if that makes sense. So in every paper that I've read, or hey Captain, how you doing? In every paper I've read or book or anything having to do with bullying, really from what I can tell, it all boils down to insecurities within themselves. They don't like themselves. They don't like their own life. So they take that out on everyone around them. People who have happy and good lives, people who have the lives they want, they go after, right? Or if it's perceived that they have the life they want. That's just my opinion. So, but here on the YouTubes, you have the added extra weirdness of people wanting to be monetized, or and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to fault somebody for that. They want to make money. Okay, whatever, fine. But they will project off onto other people their own insecurities about that, about wanting to make that money, wanting to, be financially successful on YouTube. And they will assume that everybody else is just like that and call them out for it. There's just a lot of projection, assumption, misinformation, spinning of narratives, completely misrepresenting a lot of things, actually. Themselves, other people, whatever. That's fine. The truth always comes out in the end. What goes around comes around, and the truth always comes out in the end. Hey, Caddy. I'm only saying Caddy because I don't like to say the other word. So, all right. For me, with the one bully, she actually got really physically aggressive and violent, especially with a friend of mine who was born with, I don't want to say too much, so how can I word this? She was born with a disability, so she was at a disadvantage and couldn't have fought on her own behalf, if that makes sense. And I was much smaller than this bully, like way smaller, but a ball of rage. At that age even. So I jumped in because my friend could have ended up in the hospital if she'd been hit. It could have went way bad. So I mean, it just seemed like with that particular bully, I fully believe that the only way to stop her was to full on, head on confront her. That was the only way to do anything with her. Because when it's to the point that it can cause someone actual physical harm, that takes it to a different level, right? Right. I think everyone would agree on that. But emotional, psychological, you know, harm can be just as bad as physical. So you've got a lot of bullshit going on right now with people emailing and DMing and all this whatever, death threats and just foul things. Foul. I mean, just fucking foul. To these people, I have one question. What in the fuck is wrong with you? And with that same question is, why aren't you in therapy? It is your job to take care of yourself and get your own mind right. So go the fuck to therapy. If you're sending people death threats, if you are mailing, man, look, the homophobia, the questioning of someone's sexual orientation, the just all of this shit eventually is going to show everyone what you really are, who you really are, the kind of person you really are. It all comes out in the light of day eventually. And this is bullying. And it doesn't have to be this way. So, one girl bullied me relentlessly in high school. I had plenty of friends, but one girl for 3 years straight bullied me. I finally knocked her head into a concrete pole. Right? Yeah, the one bully I was talking about, she was in elementary school. And when her parents found out what she was doing, like she got into all kinds of trouble. Especially that particular friend of mine that she was attacking, like that could have been bad. She was physically very kind of frail. So I didn't get into trouble. I didn't do anything like that. I basically smacked her really hard upside the head, and one of the teachers saw it and came at me, and I was like, wait, we need to talk about this because my friend could not have taken a punch. It would have went real bad. It still hurts my heart to think about that. But then in high school, there was this one kid, he was sexually assaulting girls in the school, is what he was doing. And man, that was bad. Like, I don't want to promote violence either, but he was so bad that he was thrown down a couple flight of stairs. He like people made their point because what he was doing was actually brutal. And now he's in prison. Guess what he's in prison for? Nobody was surprised. I mean, it's all fun and games until you're sitting there talking smack about survivors. That is a whole different level of bullying. And what's going on is I think it speaks to something deeper, and it goes in with this culture, rape culture, that it's acceptable to go off on survivors and make fun of us and talk shit about us and make light of the pain and the suffering that we overcome and then go through the process of healing over. And then some insufferable asshole will talk shit about survivors, and that's fine. How is that even remotely fine? And why do people like this keep getting passes? It's not just one person, it's a bunch of people. on the internet who keep getting pass after pass after pass. They say they're sorry, James Charles. You know, on and on and on and on and on. Davi Vanity, he doesn't even acknowledge what he does. Onision, he's a complete narcissist, so for him it's fine. It's whatever. Like, what in the fuck? You have a choice. You can be on the side of the kind-hearted, good people or the assholes. For me, there are two sides. There are two sides. I have two sides. I have survivors, victims and survivors, right? And I have the scumbags, the rape apologists, the sexists, the misogynists, the racists, the anti-Semites, the homophobes, the transphobes, the guys who try to gay shame other men, so on and so forth. I'm on the side of survivors and good people. That's where I am. I don't give a fuck about any of this other dumbass bullshit that's going on. I cuss and I say words that are censored by YouTube, so I don't have any hope that my channel will ever actually be monetized. Because I don't think we should be censoring words like rape. I don't think we should be downplaying that. We need to be talking about it. Get people thinking. So, all these people are saying, there are people saying, I'm just trying to get monetized, That'd be fine. But with the material I'm working with, is that even possible? Oh, Lord. I mean, there are times I wish I had not went into that field, because some things you can't get out. You can't unsee certain things. You can't unknow certain things. But then I'm glad that I did, because maybe I helped some people, Hey, Soundwave, how you doing? Oh, boy. I don't... well, what the... My computer is going insane. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Because how many of us in here right now have dealt with a bully? Say yes, if you've dealt with a bully. Yes, I'll start it off. I dealt with a bunch of bullies. Jesus, I have just a million freaking... That right there. Yes, indeed. People who commit SA have not known. That is true. Well, I mean, part of the reason that's being said is because it's spinning a narrative. There is someone who actually... I'm just going to say this. Someone actually tried to call around to different places to figure out where I had worked, to confirm if I had worked there or not. Those places are not going to confirm or deny if I worked there or if they know me or not. They don't do that. Why? Because you could be someone who did something horrifying to someone, and they're not going to tell you anything about me, you flaming dumbass. They're not going to tell you. So now tomorrow I have to call the police and file a police report. And I don't even have a choice. So, good job. Oh yeah, and call block doesn't always work. Fucking idiot. Yeah, right. No, especially with certain things. No, especially with certain things. No, no. Well, how about this? When you call a sheriff's department to see if somebody actually worked there or not and say certain things, they're not going to be fucking happy. And then when it comes out, you're calling another group that does sensitive work in the community, then they're really not going to be fucking happy. The sheriff's department won't even confirm to me if I worked there or not. The fuck they're going to tell you for? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? My ex-coworker is asking me if whoever this person is has a god complex. And it kind of seems like maybe that's the case. I don't even know. I don't know if this is a stalker or what's going on, but I do know that, guess what? Now shit gets real. And you only have yourself to blame. That is going way too far. Because these are places that take calls from people who really need help, and you're taking up their fucking time.
Mommy.
Hey, baby, go get your dada. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. In many places now, many places get it that there are like stalkers and people like that out there, so they won't confirm if somebody works there or not if they're smart. And the fields I've worked in, if you call the security firm I used to work for, they ain't gonna tell you shit. Why would they? It's like the bullying that is going on is getting to a point where it's funny in a way. I'm being told I'm like KJ, and yet I'm not going after people in real life. Nor would I, because I have a life. But people are doing that to me now, and other people. And it's just, go ahead, keep on at it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit, the door's locked. I can't. Ugh. Right. So, I'm not going to have a long stream this time. I just want to say that shit's getting real. Tomorrow there will be police reports, it looks like. And Leanne, what's going on? It's fuckery. A lot of fuckery going on. Oh, that's part of what they email me. And that was part of what they've been saying. I'm like KJ, apparently. I've never doxed anyone, and I won't. I've never ordered somebody's SA or R file. I've never tried to call a person's work, or, verify if somebody's worked somewhere or not, or like any of this real life shit that people are doing. But I'm like KJ, she's done all that and more. Way more. So how do you handle bullies, right? That's how do you handle bullies? Starve them. Starve them. Starve them. Get law enforcement involved when needed. Don't give them any attention. From this point forward, I will not be talking about this anymore, except in private. Let them show themselves to the world, which is what they will do. You know, a bully can't thrive in their bullying if you don't give them access. And if we're all adults, right, they only have access to a point. But then they can go no further. Yeah, being doxxed, I would imagine, is absolutely awful. That's what someone, I think, is trying to do to me. They're trying to get information to dox me, just from the questions that were asked. Yep. Yes. Well, I mean, keep it the fuck up. Keep it the fuck up. And all their emails, every fucking thing, I will put out there. Everything. Do you want everybody knowing all that? Because you may think that you have a VPN or some shit so nobody can know or whatever the fuck. That's not 100%. What did they do? What, Leanne? I actually have to warn everyone that I will stop smoking soon for reasons I can't get into, but I am going to stop smoking. So, you know, that's a process. Trying to get my... Somebody tried to call my old places of work to verify if I'd worked there or not. They're not going to tell you. If anything, I don't know what they would tell you. They're not going to verify. Why would they fucking do that? You could be a serial R. Why are they going to tell you if I work there? To my knowledge, I don't think any victims advocacy group or sheriff's department would verify. If some, you know, maybe if there's like a news thing happening or something like that, sure, right? But what fucking planet do you live on is my question. Yes, there was. Yes. That is the question of the day. That's my fucking question. I mean, but here's the thing. If you call enough times to a sheriff's department asking certain things, they can come at you for harassment. They can put a restraining order against you. And they have judges in the courthouse that they, I mean, it's not, dude, fuck. The two brain cells you got working in your brain, rub them together, figure your shit the fuck out, go to therapy. You need therapy. I hope that you go to therapy or something. But the shit you're doing is going to dig you a hole, a really deep hole. For reasons. I mean, this is beyond me. That I don't have a choice. Like, that's out of my hands. They got it documented. They have it documented. I don't have to worry about it. Because if you're calling like a sheriff's department a bunch of times trying to verify if somebody works there or not, and they're telling you, no, we don't do that, we don't verify, and you just keep persisting, that, okay, there's fantasy and then there's reality. And in reality, there can be ramifications for your actions in real life if you fuck up enough times. I mean, I'm doing everything I can on my end from what I'm receiving. Yes, I have a case. I'm building. That's what I look. That's what I did. I built cases against stalkers. I helped people. I taught. Good God. Oh, Lord, man. I mean, at this point, what can you do but laugh? I don't get it. So you don't like me. Fine. Not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to like you. It's not a popularity contest. All right. If you don't like me, okay. Okay. What does that mean to me? I don't, oh, Lord. I mean, I just put it away in a file and I'll organize it appropriately and then I'll hand it over when it's ready. It was irritating at first and now it's just kind of boring and I'm just like, whatever. I got shit to do. I was supposed to do a different live stream tonight, but instead I'm doing this shit right here. So that's great. Um, well, I mean, it's bringing up me talking about things that are actually important, like bullying. So, at least one of these people is trying to bully me, and it isn't going to work. I wouldn't say I'm impervious, but I'm fucking over it. I've been over that kind of behavior since I was in my late teens. Like, do I look like I'm bothered? So for me, what I'm saying is, with all this going on, just whatever. It's not even really all that important in a way. In like 10 years, I doubt anyone will even know what happened. Maybe, right? So, um, here's what I do. I block, delete, ignore. Unless something really big comes up and there's really something you have to watch, right? Um, so yeah, I don't know, man. I actually hope that the people who are behaving like all of this actually come to a place of healing their inner wounds and insecurities. Heal thyself, right? Only you can do that. Lashing out like this at me or whoever is it actually helping you? Is it going to help you? In what way is it actually going to help you? Or is it just furthering and continuing the bullshit you've probably been doing since you were a child because you didn't know how to handle whatever was going on with you? Go to therapy. Yes. Yeah. He's not the only person I know. Like, you can go ahead and try to hide your tracks all you want, but good luck with that. Like, I have friends who see finding someone who's doing this sort of thing as like a challenge. They enjoy this type of thing. It's like putting a puzzle together for them. So this ought to be interesting. Like, I don't think it's reached that point yet. I'm not interested in digging into someone else's life. That's not me, unless it's a scumbag. And by scumbag, I mean predator. But I am allowed to have my opinions just like everyone else is. And I'm not going to be silenced. You can fuck right off with that shit. Won't happen. If I have an opinion, I will express it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Don't watch. You know, instead of being constantly butthurt about shit, get the fuck over yourself. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I hope you're doing all right, by the way. I'm here. I don't, everybody's all, oh, you get monetized and da da da. Will that even be a possibility with the material I cover? Think about it for a second. Will I have to go back through all of my videos and censor words out, words that really shouldn't be censored? I think. How is that going to work? How is that going to actually happen? For real. I'm talking about stuff that's pretty serious, and YouTube censors a lot of it and makes it next to impossible for you to be monetized. You may be monetized, but your videos may not be monetized. Do you see what I'm saying? Huh. I mean, it kind of seems that way. You know. And what's funny is I won't like body shame someone or talk about their looks or any of that. That's immaterial. It is irrelevant, except for Davidanity. That's a whole different subject. So let's just starve the bullies, all right? Let's just give them nothing. Just give them nothing. What can they do if there's nothing? So tomorrow I will be back on point with everything that I'm covering. And yeah, we'll be on it. I have way too many tabs open on my computer. I got shit to do. I don't have time for this shit. And it isn't going to affect me all that much as it affects other people. It's just not. Right. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm not like talking down to anyone. I just am looking realistically at what, the content I'm making. I don't care if somebody's monetized or whatever. I mean, I do kind of care if it seems exploitative, but that's a whole different subject. But KJ, I feel she's exploiting the Duggars. It's ridiculous, right? Um, but that's just my opinion. But I think that's fucked up. Then again, I view what she's doing to them as bullying. So I don't know. But I do know that um, for any of you out there who watch this or watching now or watch the replay, if any of this stuff starts to like be targeted at you, please don't let it affect your mental health and your well-being. Um, just focus on gathering everything up, put it all in one file. If you need help, I will do a stream explaining to y'all how to build a file, okay? And how to present it to law enforcement. Create a paper trail. You have to create a paper trail. And right now I have paper trails that are very substantial about to happen, okay? So, I mean, it's kind of like hitting the lottery in a way. Yes, indeed, Shermer. Man, that's all she does is talk shit. Jesus. All right, well, Sunshinery is having a live stream. This is not the stream we were supposed to be doing today. I'll be back on it tomorrow with, the actual point of this channel. But really, talking about bullies kind of is also the point of this channel too. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Marcus is okay. He's up front. He's feeling better. He went to the VA yesterday, and thank goodness for the VA. I mean, they seem to really be on it with him. But we're just having a day. There's, family stuff going on that is way more important than this bullshit. It's all about perspective, and perspective. And in reality, at this point, I can just release my hands from the wheel. Y'all done fucked up. And you made me very happy. Thank you. Thank you very much for showing your ass in the dumbest way possible. Oh boy. Oh, so my cup came in and it was shattered. So we have to see about having a new one sent out. So if you order a cup, I'm hoping it is not shattered. If it is, there's I'll have Marcus see if he can explain it. But you can file a claim or something that it was broken, and I apologize ahead of time. I was really sad, man. I was so sad I didn't even look at it. Marcus was like, no, don't look. Yeah, that sucks. All right, y'all. I might get going in a minute. This is not the stream that I was intending to do, and I'm kind of disappointed. And I might go see what Sunshinery is doing. And just rage clean. But I'll be back on tomorrow night, and we'll be talking about some really serious, really important things. And the point of why I'm doing this channel. Getting back to the roots of just the whole thing. So, yeah. Maybe. I guess I'll see what's up with that. I love y'all. Please consensually caress and press the like button, only if you want to. Y'all got me stuck doing that. Now I'm thinking of different ways of saying it because it's just funny. But yeah, I appreciate everyone, every single one of you who comes on here. Like, I get a little bit of social time and I really appreciate it. Shannon, I miss your face. We need to go have tea. Um, yeah, it's been a day, man. All right. Um, you have the right to say no. Your no should be respected. And you can, in fact, say no to a bully. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell, ring all, do all the things. Do that for all the content creators you like because it really does help all of us out. And this is not easy to do, and people are insane. So every little bit does help us. Yes, hydrate. Hold on. Hydrate. Breathe. My house smells good. Oh boy. All right. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try to be on earlier tomorrow. A little bit. Okay. Thank you for being here. Bye.